Implementation of queue using array. We will learn these things. We will implement a queue using just one single pointer. Then I'll explain you what are the problems in that one, what are the drawbacks. Then I'll explain how we can implement it using two pointers that are front and rear pointers. Then I'll explain what are the drawbacks of implementing queue using array even if you are using two pointers. So let us start with implementation of queue using single pointer. For implementing a queue using array, I have to take an array of a fixed size. So I have an array of size 7 here. Indices are from 0 to 6. And I need one pointer, so I have taken a pointer that is rear pointer. Initially there is nothing in the queue, so it is pointing on -1. So right now queue is empty because rear is equal to -1. -1 is not an index in array. Indices starts from 0 onwards. So it is standing before that location. That is before first location. So I don't have two pointers here. I have just one single pointer, that is rear. Let us see what happens when I try to insert and delete just using rear. Let us first insert few elements. If I want to insert any element in a queue, then the procedure is move rear to next location. So I'll just write R instead of writing complete word rear and insert an element. A new element is inserted. Just move rear and insert an element. Let me add a few more elements. Just increment rear to the next location and insert an element. Likewise, just move rear to a next location and insert an element. So this is how insertion can be done. So how much time it is taking for insertion? See, the steps are simple. Move rear to next location and write down the value there. So the time is constant. So insert operation is taking just constant time. I will fill few more values in this one. Now I want to delete the element from the queue. So which element can be deleted? So from the queue we can delete only this element, that is the very first element, because it is FIFO, first in first out. Which element came first? This element came first, so only that element can go out. So for deleting that element, I will just take out that element and assume that it is removed from the queue. So 5 is here, it's deleted. After deleting the element, this location is empty. So in array, we don't leave blank spaces or we will not have any empty spaces. I have to fill that space. So for filling that space, I must move all these elements. So shift all these elements on the left hand side. So 7 comes here, 15 and all these comes here and 2 will be coming here. So I should also move rear to a previous location. So after deletion, when this space got vacant, our actual queue is starting from this location. We should not have blank spaces in an array. If we have, then we have to check every time whether there is an element or it is blank. So we have to do some extra work, that is every time is it blank or element is there. So we want to avoid blank spaces whenever we are using array. So to occupy that blank space, all these elements should be shifted. And for shifting the elements, how much time it takes for deleting an element? Order of n. As many elements are there, you have to shift all of them. So delete operation take order of n time. So insertion takes order of 1 time, deletion take order of n time. So this is the drawback and we want to remove this drawback and we want to make delete operation should also take constant time. So let us see next method of implementation by using two pointers.